Everybody.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Girl, Russian. Okay, Russian. No, we can't hear you. No, we can't hear you. Okay, I didn't drop nobody, so I guess drop it like it's hot and come on back. Yeah, drop it like it's hot, brother.
Sam,
All
how are
right.
you?
Everybody else we can hear?
Whew, child, exhausted.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all on the same page. Okay.
We're all on the same page, child.
Exactly.
Okay, like it was one of those days. Just trying
We,
to.
we are in sync.
Oh my gosh!
We are in sync.
Like this literally my first time eating today.
I just ate for the first time 10 minutes ago.
And I ain't even eaten yet. Let's see, brother.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay. So as y'all see, we got t-shirts, hats, and baby. Okay, casual.
Don't forget yesterday is not every day.
That was I'm telling you. This. I was trying to say, I was like, look, don't be getting comfortable, baby, because the way these days be set up sometimes.
And it's nothing like a comfortable day, you know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's one of those days. All right, you guys. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. You guys know what Tuesday brings for the time being. Married at First Sight. And we're going to be talking about season 16, episode 16, Unbearable Truth. Okay. So, hey, you guys, and welcome to Reality Okay, I slipped me in a little macaroni and cheese. How y'all doing?
Sounds good.
Give me some.
I'm telling you.
It's a TV dinner. First meal of the day, child. First meal of the day. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Hey, mama.
Hey, mama. We are comfortable today. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody sipping, eating anything?
I made homemade burgers and fries.
Oh, that sounds good.
My husband is knocked out. I said,
baby, she put love and sprinkles in that burger, didn't she?
Baby, okay.
Find you something to do.
Hey, sis seafood, it's my sis.
Hi,
girl. I'm eating, like I said, a macaroni cheese steak TV. Then I put some A1 sauce on there, and I got a Capri Sun.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with
water and some now and laters.
Look, ain't nothing wrong.
Y'all want to see how messed up I am? It's a knife. It ain't a fork and a spoon.
Oh wow, you hungry.
I don't know how.
She thought she was ready.
Come on.
Today is a day.
It was a
day. Life in today. I'm just exhausted.
But it wasn't even bad. It was just
It wasn't bad. It was just busy.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And exhausting.
Exhausting.
Life was life, and it not bad. It was just
not in a bad way.
A lot was going on.
Yeah. And then the weather doesn't help it.
It does not.
You mentioned burgers?
I made burgers and fries, honey.
And I want a Griff burger so bad now.
Messed us all up.
I want to go to Griff's.
Give me a good burger. You went all the way back. You had to.
I did. I had to.
He went to Winfield.
You remember Tim?
Griff's after the cheerleading game.
Yes, and it was right there by that field. That raggedy field. That was the most raggedy.
You know they still play there.
I think they done rebuilt it.
Oh, they did. Really? We'll have to check it out. I want to go to the homecoming game this year.
Well, let me know when it is.
I'll let you know.
I ain't been the same since, baby. I ain't got time for nobody like Whitney.
Whitney, you remember?
I was about to say, Whitney, you remember we? Nope.
It's been some years.
I can't.
Now, who are you again?
Right? That's exactly. I mean,
this me. Yes, girl. And then I'd be like, who's it?
Yeah, I was like, girl, you don't remember her? She was from.
Man.
And then I don't feel like nobody like, yeah, me remember back in high school, cause I'm not that little Whitney no more. I ain't afraid of you now, baby. You might get cut messing with me now. All right,
you have evolved.
I evolved. All right,
she evolved. All right.
Yeah, you take me back to the hood. I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Wait, y'all remember the show That's So Raven? Every time she sees something, she be like,
a zoom out.
Yeah.
That'll be me. Like, Whitney, you remember when? That's so funny. I don't really remember you. I don't, baby. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'll be back.
I don't remember none of that.
I don't remember none of that, baby. That was
what did he say? I'm sorry for this man, but
I do not know him. Yeah. God bless this man, but
yes, God bless this man, but I just don't know.
Yeah, that will be me. God bless you, sister. That's all I got for you. Sister.
Keep those memories you had.
Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anywho, so how you guys well, we already talked about the days. So y'all days has it wind down, or even after this you gotta be productive again?
I'm going to bed.
Somewhat productive, yeah. You know.
All the way productive.
Yeah, we get it. We understand.
Yeah, it's crunch time for you, man. It reminds me of
TikTok.
When I would do my my fashion shows. Yeah, that week of, baby, please. You in for a rude awakening. Well,
it's what it is.
You guys, let's go ahead and get into it so we won't hold them up much longer. Hey, you guys, again, welcome to Reality Rewind. We are excited to bring you guys our perspective, our review in regards to this particular episode. And you know what? We as you guys may have heard on yesterday, if you watched the review for Ready to Love, the final episode. Oh my God.
Finito, it's done.
Yes. We were talking, me and Q had the pleasure of actually meeting one of our subscribers and talking to her. She's a friend of mine, but you know, it was her first time meeting Q. And she made a point that was very pivotal for us, and it really made me just really love what we do. Because we asked her, did she like the show and stuff like that? She said, you know what I love about it? She said it's informative. Y'all not just gossiping, which she said y'all really aren't gossiping at all. Y'all are giving y'all perspective and advice, and it makes me rethink a lot of relationship situations. And I'm like, that is amazing, because you know I'm not one to gossip. You know what I'm saying? So very direct.
Come on.
I said to her, I can tell you, you know, and I'd rather you be in the facility when I say it. So, but if not, don't worry, I'll repeat it. So to hear that, I really appreciate that she gathers us, and she stated that she loves how each and every one of us have a different perspective, and we're not always, all right, yeah. So I like that. So let's go ahead and get into what we're going to get into for tonight, you guys. Who y'all want to start with, Chad? Who shall we start with tonight?
I just want to say this before we even get started.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming from Ready to Love yesterday and watching this episode, I was filled with so much joy.
Me too.
Now, I watched it today. I always watch it the day of because I want the fresh reaction, right?
Right.
It was filled with so much of this is what a show should be when you're trying to love somebody.
Come on.
I thoroughly enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
I would have to agree.
No, it was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
I would have to agree. So let's go ahead and get into the spiel of everything. I guess I'll start with mine.
I was gonna give you some time to eat because you turn it up over there.
Okay.
I'm trying. I have to close my mouth.
I'll get into Chris and Nicole first. That's
okay,
Chris, go ahead. Go ahead and smack. Put yourself on mute and go ahead.
Thank you.
So you guys, if you haven't watched the episode, go back and watch it. Married at First Sight. I'm doing Chris and Nicole. So Chris and Nicole, as you guys know, they're like two peas in a pod. They're like PB and J. You know, I think that their relationship is blossoming. Nicole is still kind of self-sabotaging a little bit, but I feel like because Chris is so awesome, he's trying to get her out of that. And at the beginning of the episode, they're going to a cabin. They did a couples retreat, and I thought that was such a great idea. All of them had to stay in one cabin, and as they're driving to the cabin, she's asking him about their living arrangements in regards to what's going to happen after they leave the show. Now, I feel like that's a little premature, but she does that because she needs reassurance that he's going to choose her, because you don't even know if y'all even need to have this conversation. And he basically was telling her, look, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. And she's trying to be like, but this place won't take 3 dogs. This place, we need to know so we can do the applications. But I feel like she's only doing that because she wants to know that he's going to choose her for decision day, which I get. But you got to let the process be the process. Don't push him into deciding a place to stay until y'all get there. Y'all, like he said, relax. Let's just have fun this weekend. So she was very irritated the whole ride. And then I think they got stuck in traffic. They were the last couple to arrive. So she was upset. Oh, we're going to get a crappy room. And it's just like, sis, it's not about the room. It's about who you with and the people that you're around. But I digress. We're moving on. So they finally get there. They finally get there and she's perturbed. And Eris was pouring out shots. Everybody's excited. I don't want no shot. That's how she was. I don't want no shot. And I was like, oh, God, Nicole, don't do that. I thought she was going to be like that the whole trip, but she ends up opening up, of course. So she was basically, they did like a pageant thing the first night. And she was like, I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And everybody else was kind of cute. And she was just in like lounging clothes. I'm like, girl, why you ain't put on a little fit for the night? You're around the couples and stuff. That was just like giving real much so thrift store. I don't like that. Like, I feel like if you go to something, dress to impress. Like, your man is in a pageant. Like, just, I saw, what's her name? Kirsten, but y'all know she prissy. She was curling her little hair and stuff. She was excited for her man, and she was sitting over here with some goddamn slides. Yes, exactly. It's like,
I don't care where I'm at. It's gonna go down. And clearly, they didn't need a good room anyway, because remember they were talking about getting it in anyway. But go ahead.
They could be in a half bath and get it in.
They gonna tell them
a half bath on it with a toilet and a sink, and they gonna get it in. They don't matter what room they in. You know what I'm saying? It's about the person you with, honey.
Come on, bop bop doo wop.
So Chris does the most sweetest thing, and he basically left notes for her to read. And it was just affirmation of love. He was affirming to her, I love you. You're so beautiful. You're so strong, and she thought that was so sweet, because this is the thing, men in the TV world, YouTube world, who's ever watching, women love unexpected affirmations of love. I don't want to have to tell you I want flowers or I want a card. I want you to know to do that for me. And for him to do that for her without asking, that was so sweet, and it spoke to truth about how he wants his marriage to work. They ended up having a great rest of the trip. It was no more bumps in the road. They had a great trip, and it was also her birthday as well. So they celebrated her birthday at the cabin. And it was, like I said, this episode, everybody was just amazing. Like, they gelled, and I don't know. I think it's 7 or 8 days until decision day. So they really put their foot in with this trip and really enjoyed each other. So
I want to say this, in regards to, just to tap in on how when she first got there, Nicole strongly reminds me of me. And I'm still working on it, in a sense of when stuff don't go my way, I can't get out of that moment.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I
was,
and I will tell you, because that was a journey that I learned by way of Darren. Because and that's my friends, that's why I said I'm really working on that. I have my mindset on this person's going to be there, or I need you to do this. And I feel like you should do this. And then when you don't choose what I feel like is best for you, come on now, I'm in a mood, because I feel like It should go like this. This is what is in my head. And Shannon said, I can relate to that. Yeah. And I think a lot of us can. I need to not allow that. And I love how Chris was able to be like, let's just stay in this moment. And you're absolutely right, Tim. She is trying to jump the gun to see, but it's always going to be her trying to figure out the next step. Right. And what the Lord has taught me is, I don't want you to know the next steps, anything. Trust me. And that's why I said a lot of these couples, you don't see the divine entity within them as far as Christ in any of this. And we did with last season, and maybe that's why they was like, we ain't gonna do this season, because they didn't work out too good when they were supposed to be godly couples. But I say all this to say that she definitely reminds me of me, that I'm working on that if somebody doesn't choose the path that I feel like they should, or do something, then still be okay with them, still be in that moment, and still just move forward without any kind of issues within myself.
Right.
She was butthurt because she didn't get the answer she needed.
She didn't get that affirmation.
It ruined her whole estate. Y'all, I'm sorry to say, I'm Whitney Davis, and I'm an advocate of that, because that's still kind of me.
But and you know what? I think that's where grace falls into play, and as well as when you're in a friendship, relationship, marriage, or something like that, if God is pulling this person to do something else and you're disappointed because they can't do what you asked them to do, then you want me to choose you over God, over my path of what I'm supposed to be doing over here? You see what I'm saying? We don't think about other people and what they have going on, because it's always about what I want.
In that moment.
Right.
And that's the thing. And I like I said, I would have to agree, because and it can be, because I have a gift and calling in my life. So I see things, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, no, but it's how God sees them to get in that position, like you said. And sometimes I can jump the gun because I know some stuff. And I'm like, come on, because I know what's going to happen. It's like, you probably do, but it ain't time. And so God is teaching me by way of my God, my prophet that I'm following, that's teaching me that in the spirit, because my intentions are good.
Yes.
Timing is wrong. Yes. So the thing is with her, is her intentions are good. She wants to know the future. She wants to feel comfortable. But baby, you gotta just back up and live in the moment.
You gotta allow God to drive that car. Yes. You can't tell him go left, go right, stop. No, allow him to drive that car. Allow him to lead you to where you're going. You can't know everywhere you're going.
And that's the problem.
Now listen, I'm
wanted to take the wheel so bad that it's not even funny.
And that's what it is.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something that's so beautiful in that whole scene there too. As much as, because she's so used to being dominant, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and I make the decisions, and Chris was so calm. But when I tell you Chris is growing the backbone, hey, chill out. We're gonna get to it. We ain't gotta talk about it right now. Like this not the time for it. Like he shut her down, but he did it in such a calm, loving way. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about, Chris. Put your foot on her neck. Say, you're not gonna drive this ship no more, young lady. Okay?
Yeah.
You told me to come on with it, so I'm gonna come on with it. And even after he knew his answer pissed and irritated her, he said, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put these notes and show her that I love you, I respect you, I think you're amazing, but we ain't talking about this is true. He was very firm in what he said, and he did not let her overrule what he said. So I loved it, and I said that's that balance. She's learning to let him be the head, and he's learning to take the reins to lead them. He probably already working on it himself, but she trying to take over and run him. No, and I loved it. I said it was so sweet. He was like, it's okay, we're gonna get it. And he kind of chuckled like, it's okay, babe, we got it.
It's okay. I mean, he's out there already saying I love you.
Yes.
They're already saying I love
he ain't
you.
going
so it's like, what more after? And I feel like that's where Chris's frustration is gonna come in, is what more can I do to affirm that I want to be with you and I love you? I can't give you my answer on decision day because it's not decision day. But I can only show you right now how I feel, and let's focus on that. And I think as women, we do that. Like I want to know where we're going. So do you love me? And it's just like, if he's showing you, like my husband is really big on that. He was like, I could tell you I love you all day and not mean it. But I'm going to show you I love you. You can trust that. My
actions speak louder than words.
My actions. I can say I love you and we having fun, but I could just be really miserable and waiting for you to leave. But I'm going to show you I love you, because that I can't fake.
Right. Absolutely.
She better take heed.
I love that. So yeah, I'm excited for them, and I'm excited about their growth. Yeah. So since my mouth is now clear, another couple that I am excited about and happy about their growth is who I'm gonna be talking about on today, and that is Aries and Jasmine. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. And Shannon said that's for real.
Yes.
And Mama Hick says we all have different love languages. And we
absolutely, Mom.
So as you guys know, this has been struggle love, okay, since the beginning. However, they did have the man pageant, and you were able to see Jasmine glow, because this is her neck of the woods. This is her arena. And she was just prepping her husband, and it was just so cute to see her actually being more interactive with him. They also had this fun date out, and you could see her again in her element playing, and and she called him out again, you know what I'm saying? And it was just absolutely amazing to see them giving and taking in one another. But what really, really got me on this episode, and y'all already know what I'm about to say, Aries commends Jasmine on her resilience of hanging in there, and Jasmine tears up. He sees her, and he validated that I see you, and that's all she needed. This moment right here was so pivotal for me. It gave chills all over my body, because she is seen. And I think this has been the stumbling block for her this entire time, as not being seen, as not being heard, as not being recognized. And I think with this, I think we will see a drastic change when it comes to Jasmine now, because she is like, okay, so you do see me. Okay, so you aren't doing this stuff just to be doing it. It's intentional. And he says that. He asked her, do you see it now? That this is not something the experts is making me doing. I want to do these things. I'm actually trying to apply these things. And she was like, yes, I see it. And just to see her actually break character, because, since her being rejected, we've seen a character with Jasmine. We haven't seen the true, genuine Jasmine since he broke her little self-esteem. Now we're seeing her. She's crying more. She's being vulnerable. And she is just, standing in her position with him. And I am just excited about them. I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate him doing that. And it's intentional. He did it in front of the entire group.
Come on now.
Like, yes, brother, yay! I'm excited for them. I'm just excited. I gotta keep what I feel as far as the end till the end of the show, but I'm excited for them, and I say kudos to them. And I just see a good future for Jasmine and him, and I see this whole turnaround, and everybody else saw it clearly.
Yeah.
Because they are looking at him different now, like us. Y'all late though. We've been saw him, developing over time. But I'm just proud.
And you know what's so beautiful about Jasmine in this whole episode is she didn't let nothing pass. However she felt, she was speaking, and it wasn't even nagging. She was just walking in her emotions, and you can see. It was turning him on. Like, he was loving it. He was like, yes, tell me more. And I think that's what's going to bring them closer together, because he wants to know her feelings. He wants to know what, and I like when he said, we need to know what makes our wives tick. That's in a good way and a bad way. I need to know so I can fix it. I can't fix nothing if I don't know what's broken. And so she was just glowing the whole episode. And then did y'all see the hug at the car? I said yes.
She's like, I'm gonna miss my husband. I can't wait for him to come back.
I know.
I love them.
She was like, I'm just gonna make sure everybody else good and just
oh my
God.
Comfort.
Yes.
It was so beautiful.
It did.
Hello, Kamiko. She said hello,
y'all. Hey, Kamiko.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
No, it was a beautiful moment. I think it means a lot when men display their feelings for their wife, girlfriend, or fiance in front of other people. Because it's like, I want not only you to know, but I want the world to know what an amazing person you are. Mm-hmm. And because they had such rough weeks in the past, like you said, that was really, really touching to her. And that's what brought her to tears, because it was just like, man, like I thought that because he don't want to have sex with me, he don't really even care about me like that. But you have to look deeper than sexual part, you know. And I think that she was leading with the Kukat for so many years.
Yeah,
and
that's
now
true.
She got somebody that's really trying to see he's doing the work for himself to be better for her. Yeah, that's the thing. And she's not seeing, but now she sees it. Oh wow. Right. I can see that, so I'm rooting for them.
I mean, think about it. She could have been just.
Don't do that, because I didn't say we gotta wait till the end.
But this.
I said I'm rooting for them. I didn't say what I'm gonna say at the end.
It's a new day.
No.
New day. It's a new dawn.
I'm rooting for the Cowboys. They gonna win a football game.
I'm just saying, like, I loved it. I mean, what you said was beautiful, baby, because, you know.
Right? I'm like.
Last week, she was like, nope.
Yeah.
I still say no.
No.
I said I'm rooting for him.
We're not.
You didn't even say you was rooting for him, baby. You threw him in the trash.
Yes, sure did. Tell her, Jolie. Remind her, Jolie.
In the dump.
Bring that back. I need a reality rewind.
Oh, okay.
You say that or no?
Okay. She couldn't even get it out good for you. Was like, nope, next. Nope, they're trash. They're not gonna make it. Nope, no hope. No, nothing. Nope.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, Kamiko says, go follow these people, okay? TV, Tamara, Jolie, no typos today.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Shannon.
I'll go next, baby. Y'all.
Okay.
Listen.
All right, let's go.
Uh-oh.
Jack.
Oh Lord. This couple is weird now to me.
It's a roller coaster.
And you know, let me tell you, I think she is afraid. She is afraid of a different type of love and protection, because she's still trying to box him into, this is the type of way things should be. I think she likes the aggressiveness, and he's not that. Although he is aggressive. He giving her a little bit. So it starts out, you know, I liked in the beginning, you know, she was like, "Oh, we finna leave. Let's do the little song," and you know, she was. You know, I used to do a little bebopping back in school, so you know I was on it. So I liked the little plan that they did in the beginning, and then they got there, and I'm sorry, I was mocking. I'm sorry. They came like, "What's going on? What you beating on the wall for?" But I like the whole playfulness and things. I like their bonding, and I like how when they were in the house, you know, Shek was saying, "Hey, you know, things that we do, we kind of keep to ourselves. You know, it's just us, so we don't talk a whole lot about everything we do." And everything was going great. And then they had a great date with the ice slide or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to take a trip and go do that, because that thing looked like so much fun.
Yes.
I was like, oh my goodness.
I love doing stuff like that.
Listen, and I think that was the perfect place, because then everything just kind of went downhill like they did on that slope. Yeah. Because then she was like, I don't know about what's gonna happen with us and our communication. And sometimes I'll be like, girl, like you're confusing me.
Yeah, she's bipolar.
She's confusing herself because he's like, listen, we've been doing good since the last time we talked, and now you're saying we're having some issues. And she's really making me think like she is afraid to really open up and let this man in and love her. And I think it still goes back to, and like he brought up, he has not, since that day when whatever family was there, he has not had time to sit down and interact with her family. So honestly, if it is some underlying stuff that he could get some type of, closure or things from, he has nobody to go to because he ain't met nobody else.
Oh, that's why he went to his mama and not hers.
That is, he said he ain't seen her mom since the beginning. So it's like, person, you're leading me now to believe you got some dark secrets or something we don't know about, because this man, you're married to this man already. This ain't y'all trying to see. Legally, y'all are married, and you have not once. There has not been one scene, and it's still bothering him, and as it should. We are in this thing deep, and you have not. I'm sorry, my daddy is in Atlanta, but when I needed my husband to meet my daddy, we finna get these plane tickets, and we finna pop up.
Come on.
Hey Jimmy, I need you to meet this dude because this is somebody I'm married to. Somebody I want you to know. I'm growing to love him, and I don't think she's putting forth that effort to make him feel like she wants a family. And this episode just kind of really it opened his eyes. Like, I don't know what you want. And he's been saying, I don't know what more you want me to do. Like, he is doing literally everything. He's compromising even how he's thinking about her supporting, but it's like now she's backtracking. Well, we ain't got it together and we still got this. And it was good at the talent show, all that was good, but it's just like that piece of it is kind of like you put a damper in the whole trip because you're saying you have no clue as to what you want now.
Can I chime in?
Yeah, come on.
It's giving. It's giving she faking.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh. It's giving she faking to me because, and I'm not trying to be funny, because look at it. We just got through talking about what you say versus how you act. You don't want him to meet your family for a reason. Okay? You don't want him to meet your family for a reason. Yeah, you saying all this, you keep shh. That's what she doing to me. Every time I see when she talks to him, she doing this like shh. We're gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be okay. That's what she gives me. It's giving she's faking to get to this point to where she gets it in and she ain't gonna be with him. And I hate to say that because y'all know I'm team them.
Right.
I have been, but this episode booted me out with this girl. I said, now, okay, you're acting fickle. You fickle in a mug, and he is just like, even on the bed. Like, let's go back. Whenever she was talking about what he said,
but she didn't even know it was him.
Yeah, she didn't know it was him. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, it's like something's not right with her. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, psychologically,
yes, it's not. When he say stuff, her look be like,
she's loony.
Oh, like, you did? You said that? That was you?
She should have been already to love, if you ask me. I'm being honest. I'm gonna be like brother and put my producer hat on.
Come on,
she's
sis.
in it to be to get her real estate numbers up. And she's gonna chunk the deuces at him at the end.
Oh, I didn't even think. Yes,
she's using him for publicity. She don't want that man.
Yes, she is. Look, she said she nitpicking.
Man, come on now.
She ain't nitpicking, girl. She done nicked that pick and she leaving. She ain't gonna pick him at the end. I've been saying that since the beginning. I peeped it.
Oh man,
she finna get in the $1 million home business. Like, she finna be selling all kind of houses.
Because that will boost up her business. It definitely will.
Look at baby done chimed in.
Exactly.
Yep.
point. She is on 2-3. She ain't on 1. Yeah, I mean, can we go?
I ain't lying. I'm just saying.
She had really made me doubt them this episode, and I was like, dang, like, and he's such a great guy, and even him, he's learning to do better within himself, how to look at things differently, and he's really putting in the work. And I think she's just trying to reap the benefits of it. But baby, every action has a reaction. I don't know if you want them reactions at the end, Poo.
Yeah, but you can tell he's getting scared though. Like you can tell, like just by looking at his actions, his demeanor, he's getting scared because deep down inside, I think he feels like, okay, I don't think she's in this as much as I am. And I know come decision day, there's a major possibility that she's not going to want to choose me. And I think that's beginning to kind of tear him up on the inside. Because at this point, with them going to the cabin, this should have been the moment. Just like everyone pretty much had a moment, well, for the exception of the couple I'm going to talk about. We'll get there in a little bit. But everyone pretty much had a moment, you know, for the exception of her. She still isn't having a revelation as she should by now. And if I was Shaq, I would be kind of terrified too.
I'm gonna tell you what too, y'all. When they was in that kitchen, she was about to miss out. He's ready. I agree. She's gonna miss out on a good man because Shaq is a good man. Let me just tell y'all this though. Y'all ain't catching in the kitchen when you were so free and open to talk about y'all sex life that last episode, but now it's on a hush type tip because she done told you to keep your mouth closed. Don't talk about no I done did it to you or nothing else the rest of the season. Because I'm trying to make it through.
Yep. And I think he just, you know what? I'm going to tell you why he had that moment at that barn. And I don't know if we talked about this, okay? He is tired of the fake and fraudulent of Kristen.
Absolutely.
And he's like, yeah, Master. Yeah, her. This one, the one that's all put together. I'll bust them drawers. Now I broke that back.
Come on now.
He is just over her and the fake and fraudulent. And I understand because my ex-husband, hi, sir, you know who you are. Every time we would go around somebody, how you doing? We'd be into it. And I'm looking him upside his head. He's like, we're Graham. Like, no, we not. Okay, I'm about to pop him upside his head. You might want to get your son, Jamie, because he is on my nerve. I mean, it gets a bit.
Calm down, sis. Calm down.
Look, God, take yourself on a timeout. Baby, the flashbacks is real, ain't it?
Woo, wasn't it? Jesus. Because we all felt that.
Yeah,
we definitely did.
Woo.
Whitney, you can come back now, sugar. That's
smoke that little cigarette. No, that's a black and mild. She done smoked a little black and mild.
That ain't no black and mild. Come on, Angela Bassett. Come on.
Where the light at? Burn the house down.
Don't set them on fire.
Oh my God!
On fire.
Yes. Burn the house down, sis. Don't let them stress you.
Okay. Woo! I had a flashback.
Woo!
All right.
But look how good God is, sis. God removed that bad seed away, and He brought you what was truly meant for you.
A real one.
Come on.
Okay, a real one. And that's exactly what's going to happen to Kirsten if she keep going on. Okay, exactly. You're going to move your little crazy behind off to the side. Okay.
Yeah, she don't deserve Shaq.
No,
give
she
her
don't.
A sugar daddy.
Listen,
and leave her alone.
Eris and Shaq, this is what they ladies do not understand. These other women watching in TV land, they see y'all effing up. And somebody is getting prepared to jump in these inboxes in these DMs and show them that they are a real woman that can do better for them. So while they're playing and not look, and somebody probably already done jumped in them DMs and them inboxes. Let's just be honest with it. So they better stop playing because it's some real women out here that are looking for men like them.
True.
And as soon as you do them wrong, they finna snatch them up.
Yeah. Yes. Shannon said, baby. Okay. Because for real, because you got two men that are willing to listen to it and apply what they're learning to do the work. You know, that's rare.
No race at all. This ain't a racist comment, but black men at that, because you know the stigma for black men is they don't share emotions, they don't
go to counseling, and they don't
do none of that, and they are applying everything that they're getting from the therapist, and they keep saying it. We're gonna apply the tools that they gave us to make us better. We're gonna apply this. We're gonna apply. You don't think these other women see them applying all of these things?
Exactly.
So,
I don't want her to keep Shaq. I want Shaq to move on. Come to Dallas. There's some good women out here. Come to Dallas. I'm
Speaking of which, you guys, what is coming to Dallas is Ready to Love, okay? Season 6 or 7, I believe. Go check out our social media. We actually have the link up to where you can apply if you are single and ready to mingle.
Come on now.
To Dallas. Anyways, brother, go on and take us home with these.
This final couple. It's Clint and Gina. Now, I mean, let me just say this, that you can tell within this relationship that, especially me after watching this episode, you see one is willing to try. And one not necessarily has given up, but they're not really trying to put forth the effort as the other. So it starts off with Clint and Gina. They're pretty much on their way to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to the cabin, basically. And of course, they are the second couple to arrive, and they're welcomed by Jasmine and Eris, with shots, mind you. Now, they go, of course, and they begin to, look for their room. And then, once they find their room, or they realize just in the house, period, that it's only just one bed in the house. Now, keep in mind that they've never actually slept together. They've always slept separately. So I loved watching this episode because this was a way to see, exactly how you should be as a married couple, because you guys should be sleeping in one bed. So I like that, this did transpire. But to move forward, so of course they had an event. It was like the pageant for the men. Now, needless to say, this is the only time that I saw that Clint actually redid his hair.
He looks so handsome.
By help of his BFF, aka his best friend Gina.
Best wife.
That part.
Come on now. So she actually decided to do him like a little half updo, like a little man bun. And it was nice on him, and dressed him up or what have you. And of course, they started the pageant. But as it continued, he did end up being last. He was the fourth runner up. But, I will say that I'll give him E for effort, because he really did try. And one thing I can say when it comes to Clint is that you can tell, you see that fun side in him. Like you see the quirkiness, like you just tell that he just doesn't care about what others think. He's just all about having a good time. And I just wish that, Gina would see that in him and surpass that friendship zone, But for whatever reason, she just cannot get out of the friendship zone. So, hand orange. Yeah, look, you gotta give him something.
It was gonna turn her on.
Huh?
I thought it was gonna turn her on.
Yeah, she looked embarrassed. She was like,
let me tell y'all something. Kirsten was like,
yes, she was.
What's up?
Oh, yes,
that's not the first time, sis, that she's like noticed him in that way. So it's almost like, remember when they did like the line dance? Like he was kind of getting down, what have you? She was noticing him then too.
She like white chocolate.
Yeah.
Because he is chocolate. He's from Houston. And you know how we do in Texas.
I'm not gonna lie.
H-Town down.
Clint made me look like Clint is probably the funnest and coolest husband out of all four of them.
He really is. He's not bad looking either. We already established.
Yeah, he looks lit to be married to. Like, he just has fun and he's not afraid of being judged.
And he ready to be a dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's taking heed as well. He's putting forth the effort. Even after they had the conversation with Dr. Pepper, like, you know, she's basically saying that you need to think past the friendship, but just evolve the relationship much more. The same way you would do with your actual friends, that's what you should be doing within this marriage. And he's taking heed to that. But for whatever reason, it's almost like she cannot go past the friendship zone. And that's what's so hurtful.
It is. When he came out, she was like this.
Oh my God.
Put your hands down and look at all of this man that's like anything.
He's not trying to.
No, because anything she's doing now, he's like, yes, I'll try. Yes, he is very particular about his hair. He said it from the beginning. And the fact that he let you put that man bun in there, and he came out with all that open, baby. Everybody else was looking except for you. You embarrassed. You
come on now.
You acting like you never seen a man.
I think she in a relationship with somebody else. Whoever she's in a relationship with told her, look, now I'll let you go on this show to get your little hairdresser salon going, but you better not touch. Bet not now touch.
Sis, you're right, because think about it. Once they were in bed together, she felt so uncomfortable. Like, you can tell just within her whole demeanor in that bed, she was uncomfortable. And it's like, girl, at this point, at this stage, you should not be feeling the way that you do. You shouldn't. It's crazy.
It's just,
you got a man.
I just feel as though she is pulling a Jasmine.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
When y'all gotta go back to the honeymoon. We forget stuff. But when that situation happened, because mind you, let's go back to the wedding. They kissed.
Come on.
Everything. On the lips. It was something there, but it shifted on the honeymoon, and she's still been locked in that position like Jasmine ever since. And she is not trying to go beyond that point, because that right there, that perspective that he opened up and allowed her to see, she didn't like it.
Exactly.
And so what made her do was build up a wall of defense, and it's like Fortnite trying to get past that wall. And the thing is, it don't matter what he do, because I'm sorry, he was very handsome. I love his hair back. I said he need to be like that a lot more. I don't care if he had on jeans. If he had that bun, insane. It will make him look like on another level, just clean and just, together. He's just as happy with how he is. And like I said, he's not an ugly white guy.
He's not.
He got some swag to him. I actually like the
ginger.
You know what I'm saying? I like the ginger. I like the red or whatever.
Yeah.
It's very handsome. I'm tired of the blonde hair and blue eyes. He's different. Yeah. I like that. You know what I'm saying? She's weird. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but they low-key pulling the Ready to Love on me.
Come on, I'm telling you.
I'm scorned. I'm scorned and I'm broken. I feel like I'm so serious, y'all. When I watched that show today, I was so refreshed again because Ready to Love took me out. Like, I was so disappointed.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, but I agree with you, sis. Like, I think Clint is very handsome. I think that he's the full package. And if she's not gonna appreciate him, girl, slide him on to Dallas. I can hook up Shaniqua and Tamika, and they're gonna take care of him, give him some black eyed peas.
And he gonna fit right in. He gonna fit right in. He gonna bring him right in.
Exactly.
He know
listen,
what it
after
is.
this episode, they in his DM too. Because baby,
Yeah.
I tell you,
Baby.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you, we like on Uncommon Opinions, we read this statistics, y'all, that weirdly enough, white women don't appreciate white men. But let a white man get with a black woman, and it's like they kind of know, like they
That
are
is
both,
true.
For real, no
seriously.
That, and no shade, man. Y'all don't work with different race. Y'all don't. That's why they stabbing y'all and shooting y'all.
Oh.
But with a black woman, I'm just being real. Look at the statistics. Look at the news. Y'all saw Becky over there. They don't. But when a white man get with a black woman, no shade. You would think it's like a fetish, but it's not. They see us when the black men don't.
Right.
And the thing is, the white women fetishize y'all. They want that big old bump.
What I think it is black men. White men don't care about what other people think. Like, if they want to pay their woman's bills, if they want to, take all his girlfriend or wife's girlfriends out and pay the bill, he not gonna be like, damn, like, why I gotta. He not gonna do that, honey. He gonna come through. And because they don't care what people think.
Exactly.
They don't. Like, if my girl feet, and no, I'm not saying black men don't do that. Some black men do that. But in our community, let's just keep it a buck. I don't want her to feel like I'm being used. She ain't finna use me. And you know what I'm saying? They got that kind of mentality.
Exactly.
White men don't have that. They'll give you whatever they have, rub your feet, buy you whatever you need, be there emotionally, cry with you.
No, because it started at home.
Exactly.
Let's be clear. They started at home, and not to be funny, they don't even have to, no shade, have their fathers in the household. Their mothering is a little different. Come on now, we see it because we like, I would have whooped kids, but
very hands off.
Yeah.
Oh, you're climbing up the wall. You're so creative. Oh gosh, you're gonna be a climber. Like, they are a little different, and so when they get with us and we get the twitching our neck and stuff, they're like, oh, you're acting up, that's so cute. But a black man be like, oh, you so ghetto, but he's like, oh, damn, Felicia.
And they drag it. Don't forget about the wagon in the bag.
Yo, baby,
no wagon.
They like all that.
Yeah, they do. And it's like, you would think, and some of them do fetishize, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, look at statistics, and because we can't, but I say all that to say that Clint can get him one. And
he can.
And he can get him one real good, real quick. Hey, he get snatched up real quick. Okay.
And I feel sorry for him because there is nothing like, and I think Tam, sis, I think you mentioned this yesterday. There's nothing like being in a one-sided relationship where you feel that you are putting forth your all, only not to get the reciprocation back. And that after a while, you're right, it can become mentally, emotionally, and physically draining. You can tell even when they went on like the little roller coaster cart rides, like you could actually, what he was looking for, he's looking for a moment within the both of them. And he's yet to find any type of click. He's not, and after a while, he's gonna get agitated. And he's gonna be like, you know what? I've exhausted everything. Everything they put forth for us to do. I feel like I've been there, I've done that, but I don't see that within you, Gina. And it's just letting me know you really don't want me as a husband as much as I want you as a wife. Yes, we have solidified that we are friends. We are really good friends, but I want to now be able to see more than just a friendship from us. Love me the way that I want to see myself loving you at the end of the day.
But what made me mad too, y'all, when they was at the table and she was like, I have enough friends. I don't want a friend as a husband. I want a husband. It's like, girl, but you're not even trying.
But here's my thing. What kind of husbands do these people want that you don't want to be their friend? You don't want to be able to confide in your partner, and
thank you.
And when you have a rough day, that should be the person that you come home to. That's your safe space. That should be able to say, "Tell me what's going on." While rubbing you.
Got this ridiculous perspective of marriage.
Oh my God!
And that's why I try my best to be as transparent as I possibly can, because no, I don't like Darren all the time. I love him. There's a difference. I don't like him all the time. Heck, I don't like my kids all the time, but I love them. Okay. Right. And the thing is that is built off of the foundation of a friendship. Sometimes I don't like my friends, but I love them. And so the thing is that no, I don't know what y'all are expecting, especially in lieu of the situation that y'all got going on. Like, that's not realistic, and I don't think that they're giving each other grace. But before we wrap this up, I want to point this out, and I'm gonna see if you guys have noticed this too. Do y'all notice the overall aesthetics of this? And if you don't, all of the husbands are doing the work.
Yes.
Step back and think about that. Seriously, let's go. We can go down all the couples.
Oh.
Now, one woman in any of these relationships really have really done the work. Now, she partial because she's still iffy. But the whole aesthetics, every one of these wonderful men that they got, these women are garbage. No shade. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Trash. No, you're speaking facts.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just me. I was just like, I just noticed something.
Well, do you think that has anything to do with today's society? What they're used to seeing? They're used to seeing something totally different than what they should be receiving.
Yeah, and that's why what was this on Lifetime? We gonna need y'all to do better. Maybe y'all need to, like for real. Y'all need to talk because we can help y'all, some real married people. Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying, I don't know the panel that y'all got or whatever, because straight through each and every one of them from the time they kiss, like now they seriously. Yeah. When I was seeing them and we didn't cover that, but when they would kiss, when they were pick, I was like, I don't really see that. But I'm not an expert, you know, and then we be right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, why in the heck? Let's go back. Why would you put them together? And she is how old? In regards to like I knew that wasn't going to work.
But I told y'all, her mama should have been on there with him, not her.
That's a red flag.
Her mama canceled.
She should have never filled out that application. Her mama should have never filled it out for her.
Yeah, she should have been disqualified.
That's what I'm saying.
They were so open.
Y'all need to vet these people a lot better because y'all would get a better result if y'all did. This is just, it's a little weird. Seriously, that y'all, I don't know, y'all picking weird.
Y'all have emotionally available men with unemotionally unavailable women. How is that gonna work?
It's not.
That's a good way of putting it, sis.
That is.
You did that thing, girl. You did that.
Before we wrap up out of here, what we always like to do is let you guys know what each couple is giving, and we're gonna get ready and start with Aries and Jasmine. What say ye guys?
I'm for them.
Okay,
I think they're gonna make it.
All right, Jolie is for what say you, brother?
I mean, I'm for them, but I honestly don't think that it's going to work out.
Oh no, right now?
No. Yeah, I'm still no.
Okay, Tim.
It's a no for me next.
Okay. For me, I would say no too. After this episode, unfortunately, I would say no as well. All right, Clint. Oh, baby, please. Do we really?
Next.
Yeah, come on now.
We are no.
Thank you.
I say yes.
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 I say yes.
I say yes.
And it's gonna be miserable for him, but I say yes.
I'm gonna say
for
no.
a little while.
Yeah, for a little while because I mean,
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh.
I think that he's internally battling whether he can keep up with her, keeping up with that feeding her side. I think that when they were in the car, I saw it in his voice where he was like, I don't want to commit to telling her I'm going to say yes at decision day because I don't know. But I could be wrong, but I'm saying no.
Okay. All right. Last but certainly not least.
No.
I just want to wrap up with some barbed wire. Not too much.
Well, you guys, that is it for us. Thank y'all for tuning in for another installation of Married at First Sight. We will be continuously giving you guys different content throughout the week. We have a Zatima episode coming up for you guys. We have some Put a Ring on It and Love and Marriage Huntsville. So you guys, please stay tuned here. But you can join in next week, same back time, same back place for Married at First Sight, episode 17. Until then, Tam Bam, where can they connect with you?
Hey, you guys, you can find me at I am the B.F.P on Instagram. I am the BFP on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. See you guys later.
Deuces and JoJo. What's up?
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Jolie Rashawn the Great. Love y'all.
Love you. Cute, boo.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching each and every week. If you guys want to know more about me, just go to my IG page at I am Sir Q. That's I am SIRQUE. And let's get certified with Sir Q, baby. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Hello, you guys. What's up? Well, you can find me on YouTube, here on YouTube at Whitney D TV, or you can find me on Facebook at Whitney R. Davis, IG at Whitney D_TV, TikTok at Whitney D TV, or you can find me here, like I say, same bad place, same bad time here on Reality.